Back. So let's just have a look at what I built this lesson. Now I'm going to speed things up, as I said. I want to kind of have a way for us to show files and folders, and that's the new component that I just built this lesson. Now I just went in and built it. So because I'm just repeating a lot of stuff you guys already saw. So I just added it inside the current setup we have right here. I just added the files and folders. So this is going to be a folder setup right here that's going to contain links for different subfolders and links for different files. Now when you click a file, you're going to see the details page that we have up here. Don't worry, we'll start kind of mapping this out later on, but the component down here that I just built is this guy right here. And of course, I made it so that we can get inputs and from the outsides and send outputs back to people listening, right? So that's completely set up. Let me just try and run over the code with you guys just pretty quickly right here. What I did is pretty much just, again, make a new component. Now this is not something I came up with myself. Most of this is actually taken directly inside Angular.io. Let me try and show what I'm talking about. If I jump into Angular.io right here and I go into the list setup right here, and I just found in the examples right here, they have something looking a lot like what I wanted. Yay! So this is kind of what I wanted, right? So I just went in and clicked the view source and I grabbed all of this code right here, pasted it over, and then I started making a few changes. Because in my case, I want folders and I want files, and they're a bit different in their setup where they're using notes instead of files. And then I kind of just figured out, okay, so I need these two pieces of information. I need some folders and I need some files, right? So let's jump into the TypeScript file and just create these as input fields, right? So now we have those available for the component that when I use this folder details component, I can now send these guys in from the outside. What else did I need? Well, I need a way for me to click, whenever I click a specific item right here, I want to be able to kind of navigate to a new place or do something by sending an emit event to whoever's listening. So of course I added two event emitters, the clicked folder and the clicked file right here. Let's see those. We have the click folder and the clicked file. They're just sending either a folder or file back to whoever's clicking it, and they can then start listening for that. So whenever I click an item right here on my page, whenever I'm clicking one of these guys right here, click, 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 I'll actually send an event to whoever's listening, and they can then do that with that event, whatever they want, right? So that's done. Now the other thing that you need to note right here is that if I go back, I added a nav list up here compared to the actual example, because in the example, you'll notice that they're actually using just a basic mat list right here, but I need a nav list, and the reason is that I want the hover effect, right? The hand and the hover effect. When I click this, I'll get the blinky blink. I need that as well. So you need to change it into a nav list instead of just a plain old mat list. That's pretty much all I did. Now this component is ready to use, and of course we need to use it differently than what we're doing right now. Right now we are hard coding the values directly inside the file system container, but I don't want the file system container to know this. I want an extra layer called a column. So guess what we're going to build next lesson? That's going to be the column. Now I know that was a quick overview of this, but again, there's nothing new here. We're just using the exact same information you guys already used. We might have to change this a bit with some flex layout later, but let's just keep it simple for now, and then we can start modeling this in the next lesson where we'll make our actual column view for kind of having a navigation layer. So see you in the next lesson where we'll have even more fun.